Graduating high school is literally the most bittersweet feeling in the world. It's a moment almost all of us has been keeping our eye on since we were born. I knew I was done with school after I got whooped for forgetting my freaking homework folder at school. Yeah, that's a story I'm gonna tell y'all later once I can remember everything, because all I remember is getting beat like crazy. Once we leave high school, we are literally just like all the other adults. But the thing is, we bring that new sauce, that new flavor, that new everything. Like, we are the new. We bring in what the children are looking up to, and we bring in what the older people look down upon, sadly. But it's that truth. But with all that flavor and all that sauce and all that sauce, there comes a bad side effect of just leaving high school, being an adult, and going into the world. And that is, there are so many possibilities for life, and we only have this one life to live as many possibilities as we can. But it's funny, because most of those possibilities, most of us won't be able to experience. All because we're broke. Like, there's nothing else. It's just like, we have no money. We don't have that luxury money that, you know, all these celebrities have. Like, if we did, trust me, I wouldn't have even went to school. I'd stay home and chill with my boys every day, because I have all the money in the world to go play freaking paintball 24/7. But because we are broke, that means we need to find a job. Part-time, full-time, it don't even matter. The main thing is, we need a career. A job that'll let us live our life to the fullest with the amount of cash we are given for doing the job that we love. Some of us has already thought our whole life out, which I will give you the world to give me that ability. I would do that. But shoot, I'm not that lucky. You know, if you're like me, you kind of have no clue what you want to do in life. Like, you have an idea, but you don't have a clear vision. You don't have that 20/20 vision. Screw 20/20, but you know what I mean. You don't have that crystal clear vision. You don't have that Windex on the bathroom mirror vision, bruh. Y'all ever clean the bathroom so well that you could like see through it and doesn't even look, bro? Ah, man. But yeah, like, without a clear vision, like, that's kind of scary. I mean, it's perfectly fine, but it's honestly kind of scary. So in this video, I'm gonna try to give y'all some advice to find your passion and possibly narrow down what you could do for your job and what you might love in the end. Because when I tell you we ain't gonna be flipping burgers or saucing wings for the rest of our lives for a minimum wage, oh no, we ain't doing that. I mean, shoot, big ups to the people that are doing that. I can't do that for the rest of my life unless I'm being paid that Master Chef type money, bruh, that Gordon Ramsay type money for dealing with these angry Karens during a pandemic. Who's gonna come in and keep on arguing with me that you have one wing missing out of 100 piece? I know, one wing. Might get angry if you have like 6 wings, but you have 100 piece. There was some pent up anger in that. Alright, so everyone who's watching this video is most likely a family or a friend of mine. And you know that my number one goal, my number one passion is to be one of the greatest YouTubers. So that way I could do not only support me, my friends, and my family, but I'm giving out content that is putting value into the world. Not just one group. I want to put out content that everyone can enjoy. Because I mean, it's cool to like, you know, have your little clique or whatever, but I want to give as much like positivity to as much of the world as I can reach. Now, I'm nowhere, and I mean I am nowhere near where I want to be. I'm okay with that. Like, you know, it's kind of the beginning of that journey. Like, it only started like a year or two ago, and I haven't really taken it serious till like honestly a couple months ago. But I'm okay with where I am right now. The path that I'm taking, it's a kind of a fun path. Like, there's a lot of ups and downs, I won't lie about that, but I am enjoying the journey, and it's honestly the best part. Like, yes, getting to your desired destination is amazing, but like, it feels great, especially when you get to your goal. You just sit back and just look at what you did, and you're like, yeah, I did that looks amazing, that's cool. But imagine you get to your goal and you didn't have to work for that. You just somehow just popped up in your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, it's amazing, but when you put in that work, that hard dedication, and everything, oh, your blood, sweat, tears, all that frustration that you put into it, all the happiness you put into it, everything, you feel so much better, and everything just tastes so much sweeter when you get there. But like I said, the journey, it won't always be sunshine and rainbows and smiles everywhere, you know what I mean? It honestly might even be freaking crap in the beginning. But if you have a clear vision on what you want to do, keep going. Because even though it might look like it's not working in the beginning, bro, that stuff's gonna have its workaround. There's gonna be a way you can, you know, get to where you want to be. And if it's meant to be, bro, nothing will stop you. Literally nothing can and will not stop you. Now, we're gonna have a quick science class lesson real quick. Passion comes from getting dopamine, and you get that dopamine from doing or creating something, you know what I mean? Like, you get that passion from creating an artwork. You're really happy, you want to make more. Or making YouTube videos, you make a good one, you want to make more. Cooking a really good dish, you want to make more. Like, that's that dopamine you need to keep driving your passion. Now, dopamine is also what gets you addicted to like TV, candy, porn, all these other bad things. Dopamine is a double-edged sword, and yeah, if you're not careful with that thing, you literally will stab yourself in the chest. If you take that same energy that you use to, like, you know, sit around and binge watch TV when you're hungry as crap, and like you just want to keep eating at buffets and everything, like the thing that gets you addicted, if you could take that energy and move it away from your addiction and move it towards your passion, literally that time you use, bro, if you smoke or vape or anything, if you take that time that you just use for vaping and everything, if you use that same time and you just used it for your passion, you will grow your passion like crazy, and you will get addicted to just growing your passion. That addiction that you just had to vaping and everything is now to your passion. If you are bloodthirsty for getting your passion's all yours. Nobody's stopping. You are literally Black Mamba. That is all Kobe was. R.I.P. Kobe. But Kobe was literally bloodthirsty for his goals, and that is why everyone looked up to him. So this is the thing I did. I loved playing games. I loved YouTube. I loved watching YouTube every day. I'd watch Dashie, and then I'd play some video games, and then I'd go to sleep. Go to school. Favorite thing about going to school? I made people laugh. I had a group of people that loved me. And once I became like a junior and senior and my school year was coming to an end, my main goal was just to pass positivity around as much as possible, because, bro, I already knew I was graduating with a pretty good GPA. The last 2 years was easiest years ever. So my main goal was just to make as many connections as I can before I leave. And so knowing that, oh my goodness, give me a second.
2 very boring minutes later.
So knowing that I like gaming, YouTube, and making people happy, I knew that I had to do something that involved one of those three, or at least all three of those things, if I was lucky. So I wrote down a list. I made a list, and literally it was so broad. It was just art, music, dance, filmmaking, and all these other entertainment things. Yeah, it wasn't as easy as I thought. I will say the first thing you need to do is just make a list of things that you like doing. Make a broad list first. A broad list will make it a lot easier. Now, I am assuming that since you are watching this video, you are most likely around either a hotspot, a Wi-Fi spot, or you have internet on your phone. If you got that, go Google these jobs, right? Like literally make that list. Google careers in those things. Like, what are some careers for me, like a music taste, or what's some careers for someone who likes art, or what's some careers for people who like film working or whatever. I don't know, something like that. That'll help you boil down to some smaller things. Then you're gonna take those smaller things, and those things are gonna become your hobbies. Once they become your hobbies, you're gonna find out which one you like the most. And once you find out what you like the most, that is your passion. That is what you like to do. Literally, you will be taking a bite out of everything. I don't know if I can find this video, but I'm gonna find a clip of Gary Vee where he says something about, taking a bite out of everything, because this dude, he preaches, bro. Literally preaches. Love that dude.
And it was funny to get to see your reaction after listening to your story. I've been talking a lot in my content right now to 20 to 25-year-olds around tasting. Mm-hmm. Everybody's biggest problem is I don't know what my passion is or what I'm good at. I'm like, cool, so taste. Mm-hmm. Like, if you don't know what your favorite food is, taste shit. Eat salmon, eat broccoli, eat sea urchin, eat burgers, drink, like.
You're literally gonna take a bite out of everything that your beautiful, creative mind can think of, and then scale how much you like those things. The easiest way to find out if you don't enjoy something is just simply not being motivated or not really wanting to do it. Like, I'm not even talking about burnout. Burnout's normal. You work a little too hard, you end up burning out. Or you put too much in, more than you thought you could, and then you end up, burning out. But straight up being lazy and like not wanting to do something that, you had a vision to do, that's kinda, showing that that's not your passion. And like, that's okay, just because you don't feel like doing something, that's just helping you go down further into what you want to do. Once that happens, that thing isn't something you want to do for the rest of your life, because who wants to do something the rest of their life that they're not going to get bored doing every once in a while? Like, also, don't limit yourself. Sometimes there's things you think you would never see yourself doing. You just don't do it because you're afraid other people are going to think or say something about like what you're doing. Like, that's not you. Like, they remember the old you. Like, everyone's growing every day. You might be different literally than what you were yesterday, and you are definitely different from what you were a couple of years ago. Like, you might be a little bit of the same, all that, but you are definitely a little different than what you were a couple of years ago. Don't let people who aren't in your life all the time, don't let them dictate who you are, especially family. That's the hardest one. But don't let your family dictate who you are. Because who you are is who you are. You are who you are. I said that like so many times. The thing I have to say to those people is literally them, bro. Those people won't be laying in that grave with you at the end of your life. It's only gonna be you. You're literally gonna be the only one laying in that deathbed by yourself. I believe in the Lord above. I believe in the Lord Savior, but I won't even lie to you and say that there is not a small portion of me that believes that once we're done, like once we're dead, we're done. Lights out. Game over. That's all. Fin. I believe, or that small portion of me believes, that we see eternal darkness and eternal silence. And that is literally the scariest thing I can even think about. It's just going to sleep, never waking back up. That's scary, bruh. That is scary. I just You know, I said I was helping you find your passion, and I hope I did. But here's the main thing, is I want you to live your life to the fullest. And be okay with starting over and finding a new passion in things. Because at the end of the day, one of those passions will stick, and you'll be wealthy of memories and possibly money. But don't make everything about money. At least make enough money to sustain off of. Because once you at least make money to sustain off of, you can use the rest to build memories with friends, family, and everyone else. Because there is a limit where you can go too far into your goals that you just forget about your friends and family. And once they're gone, they're never coming back. So enjoy the journey, have fun in life, and just try stuff. Ain't that right, Gary V? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this helpful little video. I wanted to make a motivational video, but I didn't really know how I was gonna work it. So I was, just made this one. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for dipping once again. I'm trying. I'm really trying for this YouTube stuff. It's literally my passion. I know it doesn't seem like I'm putting my 100%, but I'm trying. Anyways, I hope you enjoy everything I'm putting out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.